Ramirez. I am currently the Director of Programs for Girls Inc. of Metro Denver. And before that, I was the principal at La Academia. So even though I don't live in District 3, my whole professional career has been in District 3. Been involved with D3 Arts almost since the beginning through my husband. He's an artist, I am not. But we've been involved with projects there and trying to beautify Westwood. It's a community that's important and really close to our hearts. I have been a Frida fan since I was a senior in high school when I first learned about her. I actually took a Mexican American history class that was an elective. Unfortunately, not part of the regular curriculum, it was an elective, but because I liked history, I said, what the heck, I'll take it, right? So I took it, learned a whole bunch of stuff, was really angry for a long time because I felt things had been kept from me. But Frida was one of the people that I was introduced to in that class. And because I was a naturally curious kid, I wanted to learn everything I could about her. So I did, read the biography that had come out in the early 80s, and just was so fascinated by who she was. Like, here's this Mexicana, and she was like strong and didn't give a crap and didn't let anyone boss her around. Tequila drinking, cigarette smoking, pant wearing, communist. Like, hell yeah, right? Like, she was just awesome. I just really, really love that about her. I also love the fact that she was also really vulnerable. And I say she didn't let anyone boss her around, but she was really, that her relationship with Diego Rivera was really contentious and kind of didn't fit, right? Like who she was. So all of those like contradictory things about her like really, really were fascinating to me. And as a young person just kind of trying to explore their identity, I just connected. For me, cultural awareness and to share the beauty of our culture is really important for our young people. I was a history teacher for a long time, and I really try to do history from multiple perspectives, so it wasn't just from this Eurocentric, right, whitewashed version of history. I wanted our kids to hear all of it, and so those pieces would come in, right? So as an educator, for me, naturally, it made sense to transfer that into the community and to really want to share with people who Frida was and her importance, and not just that she's this cool person that looks awesome, silk screened on a shirt, but who she really is. I think, it's been really awesome to see the event evolve. It started out really, really small, and every year just gets bigger and bigger, gets more momentum. And I love that there's really been an effort to keep it centered on the community and not let outside forces kind of come in and take it over, because I think it's really easy. Right now she's like such a hip thing for a lot of people, that the worry is that it will lose its true value. What I'm really excited about that direction is because, again, we talk about just this glossy image of Frida, and I think a lot of people don't know her story. So it's easy to just stick her image on a bag or whatever, and it's cool, and not really know the essence of who she was. So I think the fact that we this year have decided to really focus on that, especially in light of what's going on, I think it's important, because if you are going to be a fan of Frida, then you have to take all of her, not just the pieces that you think are sexy and cool or whatever. You have to take all of her messiness, the beautifulness of it, all of it. And again, it's to educate the community, because like my mom, for example, did not understand why I was fascinated with Frida. My mom's from Guadalajara, and it's like, I no entiendo, so it's like, blah, 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 whatever. And so we have to educate our community about why we need to value those things too. And the fact that the event is, in the middle of the neighborhood, the neighborhood's such a mixed neighborhood, but we also know that it's changing. We need to hold on to that space. I know that I've talked to you and other people that I really want to make sure that when we have art and vendors at this event, because we do want artists to be able to make a living, that it's artists that are doing that, right? There's so much cheap, commercialized stuff that we can get for really inexpensive, and it's mass produced. And there's some of that stuff is fun or whatever, but you have to make sure that you're highlighting the talent that we have in our community, right? Because there's so much out there. And she is someone that people really like to paint. I mean, I know, Maris paints stuff of her all the time because she, again, there's something about her that artists gravitate to, and I think just for me as a woman I gravitate towards, as a Mexicana I gravitate towards. So yeah, I just want to make sure that that we're like kind of the guardians of the event and make sure that it stays true to who she was. Right? I mean, at some point, maybe it'll be a full barter system, right? We're going to have cash exchanged because capitalism. But, for right now, it is what it is, and we'll just do the best. And I'm really interested to see how it's going to go now that it's going to be in this virtual space, with this new reality that we have. I think can be really exciting because I think we really highlight artists in a different way.